Alright, hi, I'm John with Tool Tough Direct. I'm going to show you how to attach your hydraulic pump to your engine. So the first step we're going to do is we're actually going to attach the hydraulic pump. We're going to put the couplers on the pump to the pump mount, and then that assembly to your engine. And regardless of your pump, whether you have, I'm going to demonstrate it with a single stage hydraulic pump, but you can same process with the two-stage versus single stage. It's going to be the same. So I'll set this here aside so you can reference it. So what I like to do first is you can do two different things. One, you can put your coupler onto your engine, coupler onto here, put your pump onto there, and when you try to put things together, you have to kind of mesh it, which could be difficult. So what I like to do is just put everything onto the pump side first. So do that. I'm going to put, if you look at the spider, there's a rubber spider between your couplers. There's a bore on the spider. So that's going to go towards your pump shaft. So I'm going to assemble everything. So that's going to go right there. And then we're going to put the spider for your engine onto there as well. It becomes difficult because so it's better to do this when it's off the machine. Now you can see that there's the bores on this side, so now we make sure your key's in place. Put it together. So one of the reasons not to have them to put one on here and one on here and then put them together is if you don't have them set properly, when you're putting this together, you could be putting a load into the shaft of the engine and the pump. So you want to do them separately and have them loose so you can have some play before you set the couplers. So the next step is we're going to be putting on pump mount. So ideally, the orientation's not, it's not important, but I like to have the opening facing down so it's away from the user, so anything that might get in there. So you want to have the opening of the pump mount facing down, which would be towards the inlet of the pump. So for this, I have the bolt set out already. So we're going to drop that like that. In the direction of those, I like to go these ones down, and we put the nuts here. And these go up. It doesn't really make a difference, but here we can do them all down. Right. Okay, so we have our assembly. Now we're going to attach this to here, and so we're going to line up, rotate this slightly, well, rotate that so it matches our engine. So we're going to have it like that, and we're going to put this, so just kind of, it doesn't really matter at this point, but we're going to put this the key shaft is going to be vertical because this is on the vertical position right now. So we're just going to line them up. And then we'll attach the bolts. So we'll get one ready. It's ready real quick. And a rag here to clean up the mess. So that's going to go right here. We're going to line it up. There we go. Just like so. Loosely place all the bolts on there. And then depending on the location of your keyway, you might have to rotate it slightly. Now, our couplers aren't tight, which is good, because now tighten it up. Now everything's properly aligned. And that is how you attach your pump to your engine.